founded by Dr. Sunita Sharma, is a center of integrated well-being that aims to provide healthcare, skill development and employment generation for women, education and nutrition for children, and nature conservation projects in partnership with the local communities. UMA has a transforming healing presence. During the COVID times, they successfully carried out food and medicine distribution to the underprivileged and migrant laborers, and also carried out Jagannath Sagar Kund revival at the Gonar village and tree planting based meetups. The group has been in existence for more than 5 years and still going strong. The purpose of the Jaipur Book Lovers is to generate interest about reading among common readers and give them a platform to discuss the heritage of art of block printing in sustainable fabrics coming together in contemporary designs. It's a weave of the old along with the new. He's the founder of Talk Journalism, an engineering graduate who did his master's in journalism and has worked full-time with leading media houses like Times. I request Ajay ji to welcome Avinash ji to our Let's Talk forum. Ajay ji from Rajasthan Administrative Service, who is looking after finance of Rajasthan government, is a joint secretary, finance and MS in public policy from Carnegie Mellon University, writes.
Thank you.
We have a third speaker who is joining us late. Lectures, authors, interaction. Everyone seems to be attempting to convince, guide and control your thoughts, as if they alone know the gospel truth. But in this all, what takes a toll is a power to think freely. And free thinking and free dialogue is what we are prompting through Let's Talk. Unlike many TV debates, you don't have to outshout or mute others to be heard. So let's get up for an hour of free discussion which reinvigorates our free thinking and analysis rather than emotional hysteria, attempting to divide people into camps. Let's talk not to harden our opposite positions, but to try and synthesize diverse views. Or did a PhD in human resource. She's a teacher by profession and she's here to represent the young Indians. She's a fashion, beauty and lifestyle influencer. I request Nandini Gupta and Omisha Sharma to come and welcome this beautiful, dynamic and charming young lady.
Thank you.
Nandini and Omisha have a fashion industry and international business norms. Born in Mumbai, brought up in Gujarat and now settled here in Jaipur with Abhinav Sharma and her daughter Omisha, who is her guiding light. Before I hand over to you, Sunita ji, we have a few questions that were given to us initially, so we will take them, and then if somebody else has any more questions, we'll take them in the end. Over to you.
The deepest silence within me. That was the journey that I was going through, and she was trying to get me into a journey of words, thoughts, and minds. And I had this question, if I'm ready for it or not. And also, ये था कि कहीं इस शोर में मेरी जो एक खामोशी है सुकून भरी वो मैं कहीं खो न दूँ. तो फिर going through my own thoughts, I realized that it's a challenge that nature is offering me, that I have to really find the peace, the sukoon within all the shore around. And probably अगर हम कुछ meaningful words जनरेट कर सकते हैं जिनसे हम किसी को भी टच कर सकें और या फिर एक थोड़ा सा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ला सकें, तो फिर why not? Then it's worth taking an effort to let go of my silence. As I experienced when we did few chats, like we did one on child abuse, wherein my friend, like I was talking to Avinash ji, Aruna, she's now based in US, but she went through a very healing process wherein she wanted to talk about what she went through in her childhood, a child abuse experience जो उसे अभी एक 50 साल की उम्र तक भी ट्रॉमा और फियर उसमें क्रिएट करता है. She released a video and unfortunately Facebook banned that, did not allow us to boost or promote that. So clarified the confusion that we had in mind, that life is lot more important and feedback. जब नेहा और हमने सोचा, तो we thought let's take it to the next level. जहाँ पे अगर मैं quickly summarize करूँ, so how I look at Let's Talk is that we all come from our own areas of silences. So you go back to your home, you, after doing a process of letting go of your own interactions, you experience a much deeper level of. So starting the session, I also had these few words which probably motivate, because there is so much of confusion about OTT platform and the censorships around it. I think शायद आप सभी को पता होगा. 2008 was the year wherein Hotstar was the first streaming platform, but it really gave a boost in 2016 with Reliance Jio. Yes, and these mediums are gaining so much of popularity कि US में in the last 1 year over 1,000 series were made for these platforms, and there are I think 3 aspects to the topic. One is the OTT, the control that the government wants to bring in. So अविनाश जी, जैसा कि अगर हम थोड़ा सा भी एक larger context में जाते हैं, every space, be it the universe that is defined by all the galaxies and the Milky Way, and that the Earth carries forward. Similar can be said about homes. 4 दीवारें हम बनाते हैं. ये 4 दीवारों के अंदर में the girl are seen making love in a temple, and it was hugely protested. My question is, you can see, I think आज newspapers में आप सभी लोगों ने पढ़ा होगा, there is a huge controversy over जो farmers protest चल रहे हैं, उसके ऊपर में there have been lot of comments from the international speakers like Greta Thunberg, starting from I think Canadian Prime Minister.
Not suppress any voice. There will be ways to come out of it, and the government at its best should stay out.
Okay.
And second thing that you said, that we were talking about this friend of yours who was taking this thing. Another big problem I face is that what content creators are showing is something which is happening around us. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest with ourselves. The kind of conversations that we have when the cameras are not on, the kind of language that we use. Where do people, we are all parents, most of us in the room are. The kind of language that we use when nobody is looking at us, or we are, like in my household, we have all these platforms on all the devices that we carry, and if you look at the history, they are absolutely stark opposite. I started watching Patal Lok, couldn't go beyond the series, couldn't go more than 15 minutes into Mirzapur, and hearing rave reviews. But look at the language that they are saying. But that is the same language that we listen around us. When we are not talking in English, sitting in a plush location like this, go out under the hammer. It's the 31st, your deadlines are coming, and the kind of language that we use.
You're controlling what content gets onto these platforms, rather than really the content.
It's a matter of thing, a lot has been said about Donald Trump being banned on Twitter, Facebook overnight, and these companies being projected as some great people on earth. He was only shown the door when he was not the president. Or they knew it that in a matter of 10 days he's out. And nobody touching them. We can't even say here. If it is going live stream and I say something against the government, be it center or state, we'll have people outside before I even step up.
Oh.
So I think we are in a far, far more fearful state. And I say, because the governments don't have anything better to do, they want to bother into our lives.
So carrying forward, Karthik ji, my question to you.
Platforms, just like in any other marketplace for any other product category in the world, even among OTT platforms, there are platforms which are very consciously titillating and sensationalist, and they have content and programming that is targeted to a very specific target audience, and there are other platforms that are neutral, and they allow for all kinds of content to be there. As a creator myself, my instinct and my hope and my belief still is that most content is there for content's sake and for creativity's sake. Please understand that titillation and being provocative is not only sexual, it is the job of art to school. It wasn't shown, it wasn't a film for middle school separately and a film for junior school and senior school separately. And most of the things at Doon were run by the boys only. We had very strict instructions. AV room mein jo bacche baithe hain, the kids in charge of audiovisual squad, whenever there'd be a sexually titillating scene, वो literally हमारा censorship क्या होता था? They used to take a piece of cardboard and place it in front of the projector beam that was going onto the screen, and you could hear and think everything, but वो उस 2 minute के लिए वो scene visually block हो जाता था. Many years later, when I was in senior school myself, I was sitting with my uncle in Calcutta, and him and I share a very, very deep bond with rock music, and particularly one rock band called The Doors, which had Jim Morrison as the front man in it. And he wanted to desperately show me the Oliver Stone movie called The Doors. And one half of him wanted to desperately be the cool uncle who showed the nephew this very, very, controversial film. But each time again, there'd be a sexually explicit scene, he'd go pale in the face and he'd be fishing for the remote to fast forward it. Why am I saying these things? I'm saying these things because I have realized over the years that a similar kind of point of view exists in terms of censorship. It seems to exist. I dare say with the censor board and the government as well, where it's very, very one-track mind. The censorship is mostly targeted at, sexual scenes, etc., whereas we know, in terms of vulgarity or language usage, as you were saying, many series, songs, films, etc. get made which are very, very inappropriate, offensive. Nobody glorifies, for example, stalking, the way that you feel so much love for India and vice versa. So, jo common man hai, jo aam aadmi hai, there's no animosity there, which actually really exists. It's kind of like that with a lot of these protests and censorship also that takes place. It's just, it's just made up. ये मुद्दे खड़े किए जाते हैं very consciously by governments of the day. I don't think people are so this thing. In terms of OTT platforms and censorship, I really believe that you are paying a certain price for every OTT platform, and therefore in doing so, you have earned the choice of watching or not watching, self-censoring, or deciding for yourself what is okay for you, what is unacceptable for you, what is not acceptable for you, because they cost a fair amount. So if you're consciously going out there and getting a Netflix subscription, getting an Amazon Prime subscription, I don't think anyone has the right to come and say now, this is not okay on this platform or that is not okay on that platform.
So it's also, nudity or maybe objectionable stuff, and you cannot censor these things. Until what extent can you do that? Tell me that. So it's very, I think, subjective, and it's a vast program that you kahan tak censor karoge, it's not possible. So I feel censorship is now outdated, be it OTT platforms or films or series. It's not
and I'm
possible.
sure, I think all these teenagers and even adults, they go through a lot of peer pressure. कि आप ये देख रहे हो या नहीं, या because I remember, I think 2 साल पहले, just about
No, it
1 year
happened
back,
with
my
me
daughter
also.
would be, Mama Amazon, Mama Amazon.
No, it
Mama,
does happen
Netflix."
because there was a very famous series, Game of Thrones.
Uh-huh.
So I had not seen it for a very long time, and I had this peer pressure myself from a lot of people that you have not seen that series, and in the end I had to watch it. And believe me, I couldn't sit with my family, and we come from a very progressive family. But there were times when I was uncomfortable, my mother was uncomfortable, but out of choice, it was just, I had to get up from there, or maybe just fast forward or something like that. The censorship, I don't think so is possible, and you shouldn't also, because I think in today's world that we are living, that everything is exposed. The kids already know what has been censored, and the more you censor, आप उसको और highlight करो कि क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है. So that puts more attention, and I think that censorship is not anymore required.
So Avinash ji, I of course come in. अब उस समय जब हम भी छोटे थे तब इन बातों पे बड़ा गुस्सा आया करता था. But now, reading a little bit about quantum sciences, experiencing few things within me, of course, the words, the thoughts, the intents create the world. In fact, most of the quantum sciences today say that you can reprogram your DNA with whatever you're hearing and whatever you're seeing, right? Or you are projecting into the mind space. So looking into that, as a society, and especially with most of us as parents, do you think हमें whether self-regulation से or through government के डंडे से, we should have certain limitations to what is being projected out there on these contents, on these platforms?
No, I'm certainly not in for the government or any other danda. It's your choice. Like both these guys said, Karthik pointed out, you pay a price to watch something. It's your choice. And listen, how much can you do it? You can, okay, not look at an OTT platform. Can you stop all these 9 p.m. warriors who come with all kind of language every night in your television? Alright? Can you stop all the Vijayvartis coming out with the kind of statements? Sorry to use one politician, but I think he's the most infamous in coming out with all. Or the Samnas of the world, Shiv Sena and Bal Thackeray have done it for years. For the last few months, they've been projecting themselves as saints. But there have been dawns of censorship. I don't think so. Anybody has the right to tell any other person this or not. Shah Rukh Khan is standing in the field and Kajol keeps running, My father was a little uncomfortable, so was I. But now I think when you watch series with your kids, you need to tell them that, listen, I have a little daughter, let me tell them, see, this is what it is. So I think it's these things, rather than being censorship, it's time for good and smart parenting, how open you are, and it gives you an opportunity to expose your child to far more wonderful things. Why is it that you're just looking at a Tandav, You go through my Netflix or anything, you'll not watch anything. Like she was talking about Game of Thrones. On Twitter, if you would have seen Patal Lok, all the journalists were going ballistic over Patal Lok. I couldn't watch more than an episode of it.
True.
But that's perfectly all right. But they open up so many other interesting and wonderful things that are otherwise not available. Why do you look at only the dark side? Information is always going to be out there depending on you how you use it. And I think if we are open enough about it, we can gain more from it rather than stopping it. And secondly, these languages are not picked out from anywhere. If you have written these wonderfully great lines, you would have read it somewhere. There are equally Anurag Kashyap versions of these available on the internet. So you could have used that as well. So it's your own choice.
True.
So it depends on it. I don't think so. Anybody has a right to mind somebody's mobile phone business, even if it is your partner or anyone. That's my choice, and the least of all government. I think they've got better things to do.
But if I would like to add to that, I think like Singapore or Australia, they have regulated the OTT platform. Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Indonesia की तो बात हम नहीं करते, but UK is also considering regulating the OTT platform. So if India is thinking about it, what's so wrong about
Those
that?
countries are thinking about other good things. Hasn't India been thinking about? Have we thought about the Australians saying no to Adani and we opening up everything for Adani? So let's not get into that what others are doing or what we are doing. I think, as I said, nobody should mind our business. So similarly, no other country's policy should bother our own policy. And I think we should be strong enough on our own values. We are not a young country like in Australia or in America. I traveled the US and they make a huge hue and cry about Kamala Harris being the first vice president, so on and so forth. I said, listen, guys, 240 years, it took you to get one lady to be the vice president, which is practically nothing. You know, we might be very happy about it, but a vice president is persona non grata in the US. We are just 72 years old, but we have already had a women president, a women prime minister, and many women chief ministers. So we are a very strong nation. We are a 5,000-year-old civilization that has stood the test of times. So why should we be bothered about anyone else? I think we should be open enough and strong enough to say that, okay, they can show what they want to show, but we still will do.
Okay.
And again on censorship, you know, all what we see, there is the censorship, like on Tandav, there was a scene, there are two guys on the stage and one is holding the Trishul and they're making you and try out of it.
Yeah.
You know, we're very squeamish somehow. All those same cliche examples come to mind, that we're the land of the Kama Sutra, we have these beautiful temples, and now why have we become so squeamish about sex and anything to do with, you know, the most beautiful and natural act in the world?
Yeah.
So
I was like,
I look at our numbers, we are just second to China.
I know. So it's more about hypocrisy rather than about morality,
That's
right?
being Indian.
Yes. So but you said that, like Shraddha also said, censorship doesn't work anymore. But we all have young daughters here, and I was going through little brain development psychology. And you know, जैसे पहले माना जाता था कि up to 5 years, most of your neurons, your brain is already developed, and it's no longer as perceptive to the inputs. But recent studies all over Europe has revealed that till the age of 5 years, your lower brain, your basic physical securities wala jo lower brain hai, is what gets developed up to the age of 5, which is more emotional in nature. But during those teenage years, kids are actually transforming from the emotional brain to the logical brain, meaning from your midbrain, you're moving up to your prefrontal cortex, which is the logical brain. And these years, about 10 years of this, wherein your grey matter is really going through drastic changes, you are most susceptible to all the content available out there. You know, because 5 saal tak mein you are within your close circle. And once you get into your teens, that is when you're exposed to the world. So I would like to ask you 2 questions. One is that how responsible as a society we should be कि ये जो बच्चे हैं उनके जो going forward जो generation है वो किन impressions को लेके जाए. Do as elders, as filmmakers, do you feel responsible for that? Or should all choices be available to them?
I think so. The thing is that I've been a creative person and I'm a parent also, and I'm a parent to a 4-year-old girl, which makes me very, very worried and gives me sleepless nights. But having said that, I think that as far as children, and I'm going to again use a very simplistic example here, children absorb what they observe. Okay. I went to what some people would call a very elitist school. There were very wealthy children there, children from very wealthy families. In most scenarios, I couldn't afford, for example, the shoes that my mate was wearing or the squash racket that XYZ was using. Had I not had a strong enough, solid foundation and upbringing at home, those things would have really bothered me to the point of driving me mad, literally. But that didn't happen. So again, my simple point being that no one should be doing danda in terms of censorship, but lead by example at home. I completely agree with Avinash when he says that now we're in an era where you are sitting with your child, you are viewing some content, and you very, very intelligently and smartly explain or decode certain things that are coming on the screen, which the child will be wondering what the hell is going on here. So as long as that mature grounding is there, as long as the child is learning by observation that the parents and people at home are also consuming content in a responsible way, I don't think there should be any censorship. I don't think we should be overly worried कि oh my god इन बच्चों को फिर क्या हो जाएगा आगे जाके, because please understand that this heightened exposure, I believe in most cases, if treated correctly, will just make them more mature and not the other extreme. It will make them more mature, it will make them more worldly wise, it will make them more, it will give them a broader horizon, and not, ki, oh my god, if my 13-year-old daughter sees Breaking Bad, she will become a meth addict. Yeah.
So,
yes. The problem is that we as parents are not prepared enough or challenging enough to answer those young minds.
I agree.
And that's
totally.
the big problem.
Yes.
They come out and they poke up so many questions because we have never asked questions. Like Karthik rightfully pointed out, he's from Doon, I came from a Sarkari school. Complete contrast. But still, those questions, and you need to ask the parents about that. And luckily, in my book I wrote that I was given the choice by my father to pick up Hindi as a subject in 11th standard, despite scoring 40 in it. Okay. So, the whole idea, if you look at it, and I feel lucky, so I give that freedom to my daughter. She has the right to pick what she wants to do, she dictates her terms, and that puts me on a pedestal as a father that, listen, I need to treat her as an equal. See, and the problem is not censorship. We see the government will put censorship because it doesn't have anything else to do. We will fall behind on censorship because as parents we don't either have time or the courage to answer the questions of our young ones. So it's a challenge for us.
Yes, so I think the parents first needs to go through their own evolution process in terms of widening their own mind space.
They need to understand that the time of their parents is over. A danda won't work.
Yeah. So Shraddha, my question to you is, like Avinash ji said, from your perspective as a young girl, parents को क्या बोलना चाहिए या क्या नहीं बोलना चाहिए, so that I think we learn from you because this is a completely different age, and the parents the kids are receptive to what we have to give to them as well.
The only thing is that if like my mom will say something, don't do this, I will definitely do it. Like it's a psychology that kids follow. But then you just need to spend time with your children, and you need to, like how these people said, that watch series with them or watch whatever they're watching. You need to watch over them that what they are watching, and then if something objectionable comes in a certain way, you need to just explain them. Then in a smart move, you need to just explain that there's nothing wrong. It's just the way it's supposed to happen. So that's how I think you have to be very open with your child and spend time with them. And as a teacher, when I was teaching in a school, there were a lot of parents who used to come and complain about the kids that ये phone पे ही रहता है, ये laptop में ही पढ़ाई करता है, मैम कैसे expose होंगे, games खेलते हैं, games नहीं खेलते तो ads आते हैं, then they will question कि ये गलत आ रहा है, क्या है, something like that. They used to say, ma'am please, आप लोग स्कूल में क्लास में ऐसे बोला करो कि don't do this and all, but we can't say don't do this. Like the way he said, डंडा नहीं चलेगा. The parenting earlier has gone. So now even my parents have started, being a little more open, and you need to just have a freedom of expression what your kids are saying. Just in a smart move, just try to understand and just explain them that there's nothing wrong, and censorship also in a defined manner, smartly आप उसको control कर सकते हो.
So like Karthik ji said, वो सब ऐसे छुपा जो पहले छुपा लिया जाता था, वो that time has gone.
They'll be more curious.
It's gone because they're going to see it anyway.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Yes. If not on OTT, YouTube. Everything is available on YouTube, Facebook.
Everybody has a smartphone.
Insta Reels.
Yeah.
Listen, we were in a hostel where there was no television. I was in Maharashtra, and I think we were far more naughtier and alive than these kids are. It's simple as that. You've got to live with the times that are there.
Yeah, so I think we'll now open the questions to all the audiences because there are so many perspectives to this topic, the legal, the political. So Pooja ji, सबसे पहले आपसे शुरू करते हैं. Your views on the conversation we've had and the question that you would like to ask.
It's nice hearing Avinash ji, Karthik ji, and Shraddha out. But I'm sorry, I am from an old school of thought, and I always believe that the country we live in has a very diverse background in terms of religion, race, culture, the dress that we wear, the language that we speak. And this OTT platform, since 2016, it has an influx in the Indian system. The kind of content that we are watching on Netflix, because I also see my kids watching this stuff on Netflix, and I've tried watching the same content with them on Netflix. But believe me, I cannot watch that content because it does not amuse me. They're in a different age. They feel it is good, but we are from a different age. We do not find that content any of utility. But yes, I feel there has to be some sort of censorship because I am not talking about the media censorship. I just realized probably the government's being very cruel to the media in the in the kind of censorship they are imposing recently. And especially in the farm laws that they have come out with. But as a society that we are from, and the values and the ethics that we nurture in our children, and the good things that we call, that we want all our students, kids to have, children to have, but as parents, we giving them those opportunities, or that, see, if a child is in a protected environment, he or she is bound to see or learn and grow during that tender age, because from 13 to 18 is a very sensitive age, and anything that goes in the mind, the negative content has quicker impact or is more attractive than the positive. We all know. If I talk about any negative Tandav that we are talking about, Abhi Patal Lok you were just talking about, the Mirzapur. I don't think so. We use the kind of language they use in these OTT platforms, these web series, in our normal daily lifestyle. We are not abusing, but my kids, my daughter, after watching Netflix, has started picking up those obscene words, which when I hear is quite a normal thing amongst them when they speak to their friends and they are in conversation with them. But for me as a parent, it is very challenging to make her understand that this is not the right way of growing. So we need to have censorship to the extent that we are exposing our children at the point of the creation of the content. I agree completely. We are in an era where we cannot just control the content which is being put up on the various platforms that are there. Maybe we can control the OTT platform through censorship, but we cannot control the YouTube. Twitter, when it came out, we all know, it was considered as a platform to express your views, the freedom of expression. But recently, today only, there was a news about Rihanna talking about, and she was being paid for it. So how can a foreign national who does not know about our system, who does not know about, has she gone through the farm laws? Has she gone through the system? Has she been a part of our farming system? How can you comment on it? If you are commenting on it, and why didn't she comment at the time when there was the racial violence in US itself at that point of time? She should be one speaker out there at that point of time. So I'm sorry, maybe we all have different opinion, but we need to put forth our opinion. I come from an educational background, and I always believe wherever my students go out in the corporate world and they compete with the students of other cities, the best reviews that we get from the corporate world, you have given us the most disciplined and well-behaved students. So this is, as mentors, as role models, as parents, our responsibility, and to maximize the censorship on the content which is being produced in the in today's scenario, and to retain somehow the value system that we have been nurturing over the years, over decades, you know, centuries.
Let Avinash ji.
No, we're not going to censor that. You complete it, ma'am. You complete it, ma'am. I'm not censoring it.
I am not going to see come on the government controversy. And with
You
you
can
on
do
that
that.
point that yes,
You know,
there
he
is
has
a lot
not
of
listened to it. He's
censorship.
the only Sarkari aadmi that I know. Sir, aap
Political censorship is something different. I was just watching few series on Netflix of Turkey. Believe me, they're all in Turkish language and they have these subtitles. I was just watching and I was amazed the kind of value system and family system they have managed to nurture and create. You will not find any kind of vulgarity. You will not find any obscene language or any kind of, you know, those sas bahu, mother-daughter betraying and all those kind of things in their series. So I was quite impressed because Turkey, I think, is one country which produces a lot of content. That's all I have to say. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. So one good thing, we have not censored anything in this. But ma'am, again, I will come back to the same thing, that that is something that is comfortable to you. What your kids watch is comfortable to them. You know, and that is where the whole idea of clash is. You can make a very valid point and say, see, on the kind of thing that you watch, I don't find this all right. And so that is my point. I'll still differ with you and say that, you know, what we watch, like you said about Turkey, how wonderful. So you watch Turkey, they can watch Game of Thrones. It's as simple as that. And secondly, you know, the whole notion of being disciplined and good. You know, you are from education and I've got 3 degrees, but I've never gone good with teachers. I've always had a fight, and I can see one coming here right now. You know, Karthik, I'll just quickly finish one. See, our problem is that we want our kids to be disciplined and work in a manner which is how the world is not working anymore. And I was told that she's a wonderful influencer on social media. I know zilch about it. I can't do anything other than Twitter in life. And Twitter is a wonderfully great platform, ma'am. It has kept me alive for 8 years without having a job. So it's a lovely medium. How you use it is the whole idea. And I think we need to come out of the notion of discipline and good. And that is the only reason why India only produces good babus. Yeah. We hardly create a good person. Give me one great world leader we have. We are happy being a Sundar Pichai, who is the #1 salaried employee of Google. Can be kicked out any day. Have we created a Google? No, because we want discipline. वो दादाजी ने वैसे किया. अरे दादाजी तो सारी जिंदगी रूल होते ही आए. तो हम कैसे सोचेंगे कि हम लिबरेट हो सकते हैं? I think that is my problem. You have a very valid point that kids their language, but that is the language of today. You know, many people send me XO and I have to go on Google and see what the hell is that. But that is their language and that's my inability to deal with it. You know, so we can't change that. You know, my daughter doesn't like anyway पैर छुए. क्यों? Why? I can shake hands. Like the other day I went to give my book to the Chief Minister. And I had no idea my daughter was carrying a letter with her, saying, you know, dude, this is our problem with life. And she handed it over to the Chief Minister. And I was like, he's looking at me, I said, I have no idea what he is guy. And to my horror, the next day, JDA का कोई Chief Engineer नाम की चीज होता है. He calls me and says, वो सर, गुड़िया से बात हो सकता है, वो 3 चीज लिखा था, CM साहब का चिट्ठी आया. तो अगर मैं good girl discipline, नमस्ते CM अंकल आप कैसे हो तो हो गया. वो चिट्ठी दिया, the old man didn't like it, I loved it. But the deal is JDC is in the area now moving and measuring the roads. Otherwise that would have never been solved. She's 11. So I think we need to, you're not liking what they're watching, just tell them this is my point of view. उसके आगे उन पे हम और मना करेंगे वो और देखेंगे. अरे आप बैठिए, ना हमें खड़ा होना पड़ेगा.
Google, हम अगर बात करते हैं, when we talk about Google, we need to understand that America attained independence. And what we have achieved in the last 70 years, no matter what people say, babus, we've not done anything, but I always believe that our country has done amazing work.
No, I never said we haven't done that. I said in my argument, we have already got women prime ministers and presidents. They are happy with Kamala Mosty who's our.
Well, India only gave Sundar Pichai to America, and India, because we were not able to create that kind of, we were initially in the process of developing the basic infrastructure.
But we are still in that problem. Do our school allow people to raise uncomfortable questions?
So Pratik, sorry Karthik, I think the question is again like just maybe between the value, I think the changing value system and us parents coping up with that.
No,
right?
I
It
just
is
want
not
to.
about, sorry, पैर छूने वाला आपका बात. Nobody does that. We as daughter-in-laws have stopped touching our.
Which is wonderfully good, ma'am.
नहीं,
We spoke about Mirzapur. My big observation.
The language that we are talking about, the obscene language which is being shown.
Madam,
on-
language is just one part of it. Look at the way they have treated women in all these series. I have hardly heard anybody making a hue and cry about it.
No, that is again a wrong thing.
But that is the reality of UP. Leave पधारो हमारे देश. You know?
Showing bad things.
मैम जयपुर से बाहर निकलिए, इस घूंघट के आगे नहीं निकल पा रहे.
नहीं, showing bad things. I always believe showing bad things will only magnify the actions in the society. Earlier, how many of you knew that crime patrol में crime कैसे होता है? जब तक crime patrol ने और इन सब ने दिखाना शुरू किया, the number of people have started getting ideas.
मैम हम क्राइम पहले कर रहे थे तब पेट्रोल ने दिखाया.
नहीं, इतना नहीं था. एक आदमी के दिमाग में वो आइडिया आता है, आप लाखों को दिखाएंगे, उसमें से 1000 करेंगे. This is just difference of opinion. You have yours, I have mine, and we are a part of
this platform.
And that's the whole argument, not censoring.
My only observation, ma'am, was that well before OTT platforms even existed, when I was in school and college, we also used to use a lot of foul language, and we still do. And I think that again, in my humble opinion, it's slightly unfair to put all the blame on OTT platforms for youngsters developing bad language, because even before they existed, we developed that bad language. It's in senior school, in college, and it was a passing phase. I think it's a phase that a lot of children go through, and you get over it. Hopefully, most of us do.
So Ajit ji.
नमस्कार. मुझे दो बात समझ लगी ज़्यादा, जिस पे आप सब पैनलिस्ट एग्री किए. पहली बात तो ये है कि देयर शुड बी नो अनड्यू सेंसरशिप, और दूसरी बात ये जो एक सरकारी बाबू होने के नाते मुझे समझ लगी, गवर्नमेंट हैज बेटर थिंग्स टू डू. So I appreciate that, but I'm bringing a slightly different perspective here. There's a magazine by the name of The Economist, published from London, and it is widely read across the world. And I was surprised to see in today's issue, the issue that has come out this week, there's an article, leading article, India's government is censoring people before they comment. And it has shown India as if India is the worst censoring country across the world. That being a story in Economist means something to me, because it is read across the world. So let me complete this. My query is that when we challenge censorship, when we say there should be no censorship, and when there is some censorship for good, maybe it appears good to me, maybe in terms of age or in terms of hours of viewership or something like that, which various countries have in place, when that sort of censorship is also opposed by us, and when that censorship is brought, and across the world we are shown as a censoring country, does that not decrease our soft power? Because in today's world, soft power is much more important than hard power, and India's general image across the world.
Anyone taking it politically?
Yes, of course. No, you go ahead. But my layman's comments on that is that, of course, it reduces our soft power incredibly. But the fact of the matter is that with today's dispensation, most people in this room will think 10 times before saying anything. And that is the tragedy that has taken place, whether we admit it or not. And that's precisely what it means, that the government doesn't even have to do anything now anymore. We are all checking ourselves before we dare to say anything, because we know fully well that the consequences can range from something very small to dire.
I'll tell you, sir, why The Economist has said so. Because whenever or that stand-up comedian, was put behind bars for 34 days for a joke he didn't crack. Right, so that's a worrying thing. You know, the worrying thing is that even our own state has a very bad record. We had 65 internet shutdowns last year. If you look at the Government of India records, India has had 400 internet shutdowns in the last 4 years, which means roughly every 3.5 days we are shutting down internet somewhere or the other. So why is it? You know, this is, and that's another thing. You can stop the Times of India or whatever XYZ news channels because they are paid. You cannot stop an economist. As simple as that. And in my book, I quoted this again. You know, nothing against Babus. I worked with them for two terms. But look at the US elections.
You have got Babus at your door from JDA.
You know, it took a 69-year-old man to ring them up. Had they done their work properly, nobody would have called them. But the problem in life, man, is that I quoted something very interesting, and that's why I say what the US is all about it. 1232 केस तो अभी तक आ चुके हैं, वो जो इंटरनेट से मटेरियल निकाल लो. बट जिम अकोस्टा एक जर्नलिस्ट है CNN का. उसने व्हाइट हाउस कॉन्फ्रेंस में 10 फीट की दूरी से डोनाल्ड ट्रंप को बोला, आप झूठ बोल रहे हैं. यहाँ भाइयों बहनों को 10,000 किलोमीटर दूर से बोलो, घर पे पत्थर फेंकने आ जाते हैं. You know, getting my point. And the second thing is that Trump, in a typical dictator style, banned him. But in 3 days, the press lobbied and he was allowed to come back. And since then, till the last day of Trump, they had a very healthy love-hate relationship. So I think we need to learn on those maturity that I will take your point and I'll counter that. Our problem is that we shoot the messenger. Twitter बंद कर दो. क्यों? मतलब ट्विटर पे मुनव्वर फारूक को बंद कर दो, ठीक है, कंगना आंटी कुछ भी बोले. आपने वो रिहाना का बोला. I doubt if कंगना knows what is farm laws. I doubt Amit Malviya is using her Twitter handle, not कंगना. And I wanted to put out a tweet, dear film industry, please give him some Twitter छोड़ देगी. Like, do we think Akshay Kumar knows about farm laws? Ajay Devgan, Shubha Kesri knows about it. You know, do we know something very interesting? When Panama Papers came out,
I had an interesting chat after this session because we are somehow relating OTT platform with the government sector.
Sachin Tendulkar of all, the god, so-called, said India's sovereignty is reduced. भाई कैसे? वो CNN ने एक कहानी लिखी और एक सेलिब्रिटी ने ये लिख दिया कि यार क्या ये सही है? तो इस पे इंडिया की सॉवरेनिटी पे कहाँ सवाल आ गया? किसी ने नहीं पूछा. You know, we are happy to troll a Maya Sharapova just because she doesn't know Sachin Tendulkar, who plays a game that only 9 countries play. Sharapova plays a game which over 100 countries play. तो भाई कौन तेंदुलकर यार? नहीं पता. So we are not asked questions. Farm laws में हमारे टीवी वाले नहीं बोल के बताते. So I think we need to be confident of our history and background कि we have seen through so much as an oppression regime. You know, हम आज भी वो नियम नहीं बदल पाए जो अंग्रेजों ने हमारे को चुप कराने के लिए बनाए थे. फिर काहे के लिए हम जेम्स बॉन्ड हो रहे हैं? I think we need to come out of our shell and understand that listen, it's a liberating.
How do you draw the line between being sensitive towards other person's sensitivity or whatever and expressing your views? There is a fine line. Or there should not be.
Simple courtesy, मैम पुरानी कहावत है live and let live. तो उसे बोलने दो, आप सुन लो, ये बोल रहा है उसको आप सुन लो. मारपीट हल्ले की बात कहाँ से आ गई यार? झगड़ा लाइफ में वही हुआ. फिर बोलने से पहले मारने आ रहे हैं. Okay, माइकल को आते होंगे ट्रोल्स. अगर कहीं कुछ उल्टा-पुल्टा लिख दिया.
I post a lot of stories on my Instagram. Like when Kangna said something, I posted, but then sometimes there'll be a story deleted or something. Your account was under scan. It has happened.
Of course, yes.
So that is
Twitter रातों रात 100-150 अकाउंट रोक देता है क्यों?
Exactly. Yeah. So you don't have a freedom of speech anymore in India. That is for sure.
But the problem is when those accounts are activated again, they get 100,000 more followers. तो आपने उसको ज़्यादा आवाज़ दी थी.
Sorry. We are offering a small memento to Shraddha. Thanks for being here.
हाय, माय नेम इज़ प्रियांशी अग्रवाल. आज के सेशन से जो एक बहुत बड़ी चीज़ मैं सीख के जा रही हूँ कि सेंसरशिप एक तरह का मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम है जिसमें आपको ये अलाउ या डिसअलाउ किया जाएगा कि आप ये बोल सकते हैं या फिर ये दिखा सकते हैं या फिर कुछ पर्टिकुलर चीज़ या कंटेंट आप नहीं दिखा सकते. जो आज का सेशन था उसमें एवरीवन वाज पुटिंग देयर ओन पर्सपेक्टिव एंड आइडियाज़, एंड दैट इज़ व्हाट डेमोक्रेसी अबाउट. देयर वाज नो सेंसरशिप एंड एवरीवन वाज स्पीकिंग देयर माइंड्स आउट. सो मेरे what my takeout from this session was that censorship should be inside. It should be self-censorship, and what the speakers told about the censorship system was absolutely bang on.
Hello, this is Mahi Agrawal. I really like today's Let's Talk session. This is very inspiring for me. As we have OTT platform topic, I think this is the right of every human being that they only have to decided this, what they want to see, what they want to talk about. So I think I'm totally agree with the speakers, like I'm very inspired today with Avinash Kallaji that this is our only decision, because we don't have any right that any other person what he or she want to see, or what he or she can talk about. So this is a human being personal decisions only, that what can I see and what can I talk about. So this is very inspiring for me, that censorship, what is censorship? This is a personal decision or not, and in this democracy country I think this is a personal decision. Thank you.
हेलो, आई एम संगीता अग्रवाल. मुझे आज का सेशन बहुत अच्छा लगा. जैसे कि आज के हमारे पैनलिस्ट ने बोला कि हम लोग किसी भी चीज़ को सेंसर नहीं कर सकते, सिर्फ हम अपने आप को सेंसर कर सकते हैं.
हेलो, आई एम आरती दुबे. आई एम अ मेंबर ऑफ 40 Women's Wing. और आज का सेशन आई थॉरली एंजॉयड. It's a very enlightening session, and it opened our eyes to this thing. एक बहुत बड़ा जो खतरा हम लोगों के ऊपर मंडरा रहा है, OTT प्लेटफॉर्म के नाम पे जो कंटेंट दिखाया जा रहा है, वो हम लोग तो फिर भी उसको समझ सकते हैं, बट जो यंगर जनरेशन है उसके लिए ये बहुत ही खतरनाक साबित हो रहा है. और आज का जो सेशन था उससे हमें ये सब पता चला कि हाउ टू कंट्रोल इट, और इस सब से हम कैसे अपने बच्चों को बचा सकते हैं, अपने समाज को बचा सकते हैं. थैंक यू.
Okay, hi, I'm Rakhi. So about today's, what I'm going to give is my viewpoint on about today's talk show. I'm not at all in favor of censorship, because what I believe is human mind is so capable of adjusting to any environment. So I think we should leave it to the situations as it comes on, and let the kids or anybody experience it, and let them decide what is right and wrong for them. So my idea about censorship is, let everything be available on the platform and let them choose what is right and wrong for them. So that's what my viewpoint is. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aditi R. Khandelwal, and Let's Talk series के अंदर जो ये censorship on OTT platform जो आज session था, it was amazing. All the speakers really talked their minds out, और जो सारे की सारी audience ने भी जो एक discussion करा, that was really really good. And actually we went up to the conclusion of the session was that, you know, OTT पे censorship की हमें इतनी ज़्यादा ज़रूरत नहीं है, as it is everything we speak or do is being censored everywhere. So सेंसरशिप हमारे खुद के अंदर होना चाहिए, कि हमें खुद के ऊपर कंट्रोल होना चाहिए कि हम अच्छा कंटेंट देखें, एंड व्हाट डू वी रिगार्ड एज गुड और बैड कंटेंट. सो इट्स नॉट अबाउट कि गवर्नमेंट को हर चीज़ में रेस्ट्रिक्शन लगाना है. वी हैव टू बी आवर सेल्फ कंट्रोलर्स. सो वी नीड टू सी कि हमें क्या देखना है, और हमें अपने बच्चों को कैसे उन सब चीज़ों से दूर रखना है, या कैसे उन चीज़ों के लिए एक्सपोज करना है. सो टुडेज सेशन वॉज वेरी वेरी गुड. इट वॉज एन अमेजिंग स्टार्ट फॉर लेट्स टॉक एंड फिजिकल शोज फॉर 40 women. थैंक यू.
Hello, I am Hema Archandani. The today topic was OTT versus censor board. I think it's more into the, self education is important right now. Being a parent, हमें ये जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि क्या चीज़ें हमें अपने बच्चों को दिखानी है और क्या नहीं, तो उसके लिए सेल्फ एजुकेशन की ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट स्टॉपिंग कि इसको बंद कर दिया जाए या किसी भी चीज़ को हम बैन कर दें. सो बैन इज़ नॉट अ आंसर फॉर एनीथिंग. बैन इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू give you the solution. So instead of work on the solution, seeing that कि as a parent मेरा बच्चा क्या देखना चाहिए, मेरे बच्चे को क्या नहीं देखना चाहिए, और अगर देख भी रहा है तो उसको किस तरीके से हमें एजुकेट करना चाहिए. दैट्स मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट. I think it's a learning and takeaway from this session, and I look forward for the specifically the पेरेंट्स हु हैव यंगर चिल्ड्रन और जिनके यंग बच्चे हैं या उनके टीनेज वाले जो बच्चे हैं, उनको आई लुक फॉरवर्ड इनटू दैट कि इस चीज़ को पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन में, हर चीज़ को नेगेटिव सोचेंगे तो आई थिंक एवरीथिंग विल क्रिएट अ नेगेटिविटी. लेट्स पुट अप इनटू द पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन एंड सी दैट कि इसको हम किस तरह टैकल करें. दैट्स मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो अगर आपके घर में कोई OTT प्लेटफॉर्म पे या कहीं भी आपको लगता है कि किसी तरीके का डिस्कशन है या बच्चों को नहीं देखना चाहिए और बच्चों ने देख भी लिया, तो उसको किस तरीके से उसको एजुकेट करना है, दैट्स मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ दैट. सो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टुडे द 40 Let's Talk show has come up this kind of topics and look forward for next. Thank you.
Hello everyone. What we witnessed here today was an amazing talk show on OTT platform versus censorship, and a lot of different conflicting views came out. Somehow the audience and the speakers had totally conflicting views on censorship of OTT platform. But I guess what my takeaway is from this entire show is that censorship is what the speakers had to say was that censorship begins in your house. So if you don't want your kids to watch certain content, or you do not want to watch certain content, that is your choice. You can always choose not to watch it. They did not obviously believe in censorship, but my take on this whole thing is that a certain amount of censorship on content is required as a responsible nation, because we are not only talking about an elite group of people who can choose what to watch, what not to watch, or choose to educate their children on what they should watch or what it means, sit with them and explain to them. There is a large section of the population which is still not able to do that, or who are still not aware or educated enough to tell their children what everything is about, and to educate them on the content of OTT platforms, what it means, what they should take away with them, what they should not watch. I don't know. Somehow this, I do not agree with the idea of zero censorship. I feel that certain amount of censorship on content created is required. It does not necessarily have to be titillating. That can be made to sell content also. That's the work of creators and directors and producers. Certain level of censorship will be good for our society. That's my takeaway from this whole talk show. And it was amazing. The exchange of ideas was amazing, and I look forward to many such talk shows from 40 Women. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Megha Gupta, a new joinee. For me, this was the first session of Let's Talk with Sunita ji. And I can tell you, for 1.5 hours, we were gripped. For not even a 1 second of a moment, we felt okay, this, I need to leave or so. So it was an amazing session, amazing enlightening session. I myself is a mom, I've got 2 kids. So somehow it was really enlightening for us. And thank you so much, Neha ji, for, organizing such a great session. Looking forward for more. Thank you.